Have you ever wondered if the secret to a long life is written somewhere you can actually see? What if I told you it's not in a doctor's office or hidden in a medical textbook? It's something you could observe in yourself every day. From the way you move to the relationships you cherish, certain signs might already be hinting at how long and how well you'll live. Today, let's dive into the stories of 6 remarkable individuals, each of whom embodies a different sign of longevity. By the end of this video, you might just discover what your own future could look like. Sign 1, physical mobility. Meet Mr. George. At 83, he still laces up his sneakers every morning and walks to his local grocery store. It's a short distance, but the way he does it, moving effortlessly, climbing stairs without a hitch, and carrying groceries as if they weigh nothing, is what amazes everyone around him. His neighbors, some half his age, often pause to marvel at his boundless energy. For Mr. George, movement isn't just an exercise, it's a celebration of life. Staying active daily keeps his muscles strong and his joints limber, allowing him to live independently. Studies show that those who stay mobile in their later years enjoy a higher quality of life and tend to live longer. Mr. George doesn't need to run marathons. His simple, consistent movements are enough to keep him thriving. Sign 2, mental sharpness. Old Paul, at 91, is as sharp as ever. He's the family's go-to man for chess matches and crossword puzzles, and he still reads 2 books a month, diving into philosophy and history. Recently, he stunned everyone by solving a complex puzzle faster than his grandkids. Mental clarity like Paul's doesn't just happen. He challenges his mind daily, and it's this engagement that keeps his brain active. Studies reveal that regularly stimulating the mind, whether through reading, puzzles, or learning new skills, can reduce risks of cognitive decline, dementia, and even Alzheimer's. Old Paul reminds us that mental sharpness isn't just about intelligence, it's a reflection of a brain that's aging well. Sign 3, emotional resilience. Grandpa Walter has faced more than his share of hardships. After losing his wife of 50 years, the grief was overwhelming. But instead of succumbing to despair, Walter found healing through new hobbies: gardening, woodworking, even learning to paint. He kept close to friends and stayed socially active, always finding ways to enjoy life. Emotional resilience, like Walter's, is a powerful indicator of longevity. Life will inevitably bring loss and hardship, but the ability to bounce back can make a huge difference. Research shows that resilient people have lower risks of stress-related health issues like heart disease. But Grandpa Walter shows us that resilience doesn't mean avoiding pain, it means embracing it, finding purpose, and living fully. Sign 4, independence in daily tasks. Then there's Phi, who at 87 insists on doing things himself. Every morning he makes his own breakfast, tends his garden, and even runs his errands. Phi's family offers to help, but he always smiles and says, "I've got this." Being able to handle daily tasks independently is a strong indicator of both mental and physical health. Studies reveal that people who maintain independence tend to live longer, healthier lives. For Phi, every dish he cooks and errand he runs is a small victory, affirming that he can still care for himself. Independence isn't just about staying active, it's about preserving dignity and a sense of control over one's life. Sign 5, social connections. Uncle Charlie is known for his lively spirit. Each month, he hosts game nights, filling his home with laughter and friends. People come not just for the games, but for the warmth and inclusivity that Charlie radiates. His friends say his social energy is contagious. Social connections are vital for longevity. Research shows that strong relationships reduce the risk of health issues like depression, cognitive decline, and even heart disease. Uncle Charlie reminds us that human connections keep us mentally sharp and emotionally fulfilled, providing a support system that can make our later years richer and more meaningful. Sign 6, sense of purpose. And finally, there's Mr. Bernie. Every day, he wakes up with one mission: to nurture his garden and mentor younger men in his community. Bernie's not just growing plants, he's cultivating purpose. Each day, he shares life lessons and wisdom, often saying the secret to living long is having something to look forward to. A sense of purpose can be one of the most powerful tools for a long life. Studies show that people with purpose, whether it's a hobby, a project, or a commitment to helping others, are more likely to live longer, healthier lives. For Mr. Bernie, his garden and his mentorship are more than just activities, they're his legacy, the reason he wakes up with joy and determination. So what do these 6 signs: physical mobility, mental sharpness, emotional resilience, independence, social connections, and a sense of purpose reveal about the secret to a long life? They show that longevity isn't just about medical conditions or age, it's a lifestyle woven through small, intentional choices. Thank you for watching. If you found these stories inspiring, please give this video a thumbs up, share it, and drop a comment below about which sign you relate to most. With that said, until next time, thanks for watching.